I gotta stay up for a little while tonight because I gotta flip these clothes around on the vent a little bit to make sure they get done. So we'll just be hanging out. I don't have a speaker anymore for music, guys. So we're just gonna kind of be chilling. It's gonna be kind of more quiet. I'll get another one eventually, soon, I'm sure.
Well, Mom, we got a full schedule. We got our first looter here with Alex. Hello. She's here from Michigan. I wanted to bring her along. If we could get Mom back. Oh, yeah. Do I get to use my laser saber? Mom, you remember how we used to do this, right? It's just a little cold, honey. I'm sorry, I was just going to. He already knows what's going on. Rest.
What a relief. That was a long day. It was a long damn day.
It's hard for me to really understand everything that you're doing. Okay, so Mom, watch this. You can start your own spay and neuter clinic when you get home. Definitely on property.
Oh, it burns.
Oh, I'm hard work. There you go, just making that little incision. I'm going to test you out of its little soft there. OB1. OB2. Send that through and it knocks itself. Here's the tricky part when you try to suture me. I know you did
That'll work.
You did crocheting all the time, didn't you? Yeah.
You know why I think it burns? Because I probably got a little sun today, bro. You remember?
Look at that. OB1.
Let my hair dry.
OB
Let my hair down.
And it'll force feed with you.
That shit's getting long, bro.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Dad used to be here and watch me a
But
lot. He really enjoyed
God is good and we made it. We're inside.
Alex is out there fixing everything now.
Plug the old stunner in. I was using the flashlight on that thing today.
Always here when I was doing surgeries. He just loved it. And if he wasn't in the surgery room, he could help front with the clients. And God, that man knew how to talk. It's been several years since Dad has passed. I do miss him, but he's always here with me. It's always fun to have Mom here. I know she
Look at
likes
this.
to work, and it makes me feel good that I can make her feel happy.
Looking everything drying right now. Jeans, shirts.
My horse Cinch, he's come up lame.
Oh boy, here we
he
go.
means everything to me. Oh my. Look at that.
Yep. Sure did. Had me a couple McChickens around 4 o'clock, so I ate. Yeah, I got everything done, man. Thankfully. Yeah.
Introducing ProPlan Advantage, the next generation of specialized nutrition. It's digestive
That
balance.
shit's just gotta dry.
It's healthy aging, redefined. It's ProPlan Advantage.
Alright, this Animal Planet's not got nothing going on tonight. Let's see what else we can put for background noise. Like I say, my speaker took a dump on me, so I just tossed it. FX. Looks like something stupid. But yeah, so now I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a while. Because like I say, I gotta flip them jeans around a couple times, so there's no point in laying down and going to sleep. I gotta flip that shit. Mainly, I gotta get them jeans off the vent so the hoodie can dry. The jeans and the hoodie both take a significant amount of time. But we'll get through it. Yeah. They give me extra time here in the morning. They give me an extra hour here. So they kind of know my situation. So that's nice of them. But yeah, it'll all dry. It'll be smelling real good too. Yeah. Oh, this is that Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not too bad. I'll unplug this thing because it's still fucking huffing. Chill out, buddy. Yeah. Man, I'm really thankful to be inside. Shit. It's starting to sprinkle out there. Pop my back a little bit. And we got the main account back today. I am on the main account, right? Should be. Yep. Perfection. What do we got over here? Oh shit, the gallery's almost full too, bro. We got one thing left. So, yeah.
At Walton University, we aim higher than good grades. We're here to ignite the passion in those around us. Get it done. Walton University. Set a course for change. I'm really seriously. Hot stuff coming through. Okay, y'all can chill now. We're already slapping real deals you can feed everyone and still get this. If you've got room. But Disney's new slapping real deal starting at $5.99. Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, and you forgot to get that special someone you like. Well, Google is extending the holiday offer half off on the programs. So here's the deal. Get it now. Call it which takes you from the worst.
So what's everybody been up to today? Shit. Had a couple coffees. Early today, I did pick up a new t-shirt. You were here for that, yeah. I'm excited about that one. It's a 2X. It should fit good. Yeah, the green, it is badass, ain't it? I like it too. Hello. Lamb. Let me turn the air on for a few. Shit, it's cooking in here. Kentucky? Nice. Texas. Yeah. Fucking Holly got all ahead of herself tonight. Best day ever. Yeah, 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 yeah. It is the best day ever. For me. I'm happy as hell. Fuck. I'm very thankful, but damn. It's just like to the next level. Once she starts talking all that shit.
Step into Jarvis Couture, the largest bridal boutique
Where are
in
you
East
now?
Texas, where your dream dress awaits. Our personalized appointments blend Texas hospitality with international style, creating an unforgettable experience. From breathtaking wedding gowns to stunning prom dresses and formal wear, we'll help you find the perfect look. We even celebrate your decision with complimentary champagne. Visit Jarvis Couture in Tyler today.
She was talking all this. Oh, I put spells on you. No, you didn't. Not no spells at work. Sally watching. Oh, Mardi Gras. Where's that at? Louisiana? Louisiana's kind of a dangerous place. Yeah. Nice, thank you. Saying we need them bitches. Yeah, dude, I looked up a couple cities because I was thinking about hiking through. And some cities are fucking really known for just muggins, you know? All kinds of crap. Damn. No kidding. San Fran's in Louisiana too? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's what I heard. There's a few cities they say, man, that you'll get mugged, you'll get laid out, you know? Oh, Cali, yeah, California's no good. Yeah, I don't even think about going to California without a vehicle. Yeah, California, they got so much MS-13 out there, Modus Salvatrucha too. Yeah. It's just sad. Almost anywhere you go in the States nowadays, it's really not safe, you know. I was in Georgia and it wasn't safe, you know. I mean, there's towns where, you know, homeless people, they'll go to sleep on the street and someone will come by with a hammer while you're sleeping. Dead ass. Why? It's a good question. The game. It's just a big game to people. You know? That's kind of what I think. I don't know. Oh, they're sleeping on branches? I don't go nowhere without mine, I'll tell you that. I don't go nowhere without mine. Oh, benches, yeah. I'm like, damn, they climb, they fucking scurry up the tree and just, you know, shit, hey, fucking sling a little hammock up, you know, might be peaceful, never know. Honestly, but here's my thing with like the putting it on your chest. Now, like if I'm walking around at night, you know, and you guys know how I got that strap on my pack, I'll freaking put the knife up there. But you know, if I'm sleeping, because I have had to sleep on the trees before, you know, I try to get that thing accessible but tucked, you know, somewhere, because I'd be afraid of someone snatching it and using it on me while I'm sleeping. You know, could you imagine? Fucking come up to you and grab your own shit while you're sleeping. It's a really no win, you know. You gotta be so careful. It's fucking survival of the fittest out there, that's for sure. They ain't playing fair these days, though. No work, and yep. Yeah, there's not as much help as people think. And, you know, people always, no, they haven't done it in a while, but people used to come in here and they'd be like, just check into a shelter. Bro, the shelters aren't safe here. The shelters aren't safe here. First of all, people rob each other in the shelter for educational purposes. You know, you'll wake up and somebody will took your shoes, you know, and kicked rocks. That is, if there's even an opening. Most shelters are packed and there's waiting lists and all kinds of crap. You know, and you can't, when you go to the shelter, all this, gone, done. They're taking it from you. If they catch you with it, you're out. So how are you supposed to protect yourself? You know, and then, you know, people will rob you. You know, you'll wake up, your whole backpack will be gone. You know, and that's really not even the worst of it. D, what's up, Queen? How are you? Um, that's not even the worst of it. You know, like people get took because they do research on you and they'll figure out, oh, you got no next to kin and stuff. Thank you. You know, and they'll fucking, you know, ain't nothing safe, dude. That shit could happen to you in the hospitals here now. You know. So it's really just one of them things, man. Oh, it's morning for you? Shit. You know? It's really not. You'd be better taking your chances on the streets. But then, like we were talking about, then you take yourself a little nap on the street, and someone with a hammer comes by and fucking, you know, they'll fucking conk you right in the head. You know? Oh, oh, okay, right on. I'm doing good, yeah. I'm great. It was a long day. It was actually a long day, but everything came together. I'm very thankful. Took about 12 miles of walking. Well, actually, yeah. So, actually, more than that, about 14. Now that I think about it, it was actually 14 or 15 miles of walking today. My legs feel it too. Shit. Thank you. Couple coffees. Fucking had to bounce all over the damn place today. But it was a good day. It was a good day. I got all my laundry done. It's over there drying. What is this here? Emily. I might get me a honey bun out of that machine before it's all said and done. I'm in the negative, but it would be worth it. it would be worth it at this point. Fucking honey bun sounds so good. Oh, I'm hungry. It's always just I swear I am addicted to those little Texas honey bun rolls things. Those Texas cinnamon rolls, whatever they are. These things are good. I got a fucking hot coffee sitting here too. This would be the right time to get one. I gotta stay up for a little while because I gotta flip my clothes around. Just about got it cooled down in here. I should turn the fucking heat back on. The heat is what really dries that shit quick. If you don't use the heat, oh man, I am so rough. If you don't use the fucking heat, forget about it. Oh man, I'm walking like an old man because my back and my legs are sore. I love these little office chairs they got in here. They're actually pretty good. They got like a nice little back supporter. Gotta be careful because they will flip over. I do that to pop my back. It's like I got 3 spinal fractures and I gotta let my hips, just be like hanging to like separate the fucking vertebrae or whatever, and then I gotta Otherwise that thing does not pop. Why is it bleeping everything you say? Oh man, I ain't no spring chicken. I turned 30 on the 13th of this month. Man, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. Oh my god, I'm having a midlife crisis for real. I'm like, shit, dude, it's over. I'm halfway through my life. What am I gonna do? No, I'm just kidding. I remember my dad My old man. I fucking remember him having his midlife crisis at like 42. It was his birthday. It's the only time I ever saw him cry. He was sitting in his fucking big ass lazy boy. Fucking dirty ass shop clothes on. Watching the wedding tape and crying. He's like, what happened to my life? That's literally what he said. I came out, I was like, are you okay? I was a little kid, you know what I mean? He's like, where'd my life go? He sat there fucking crying about that shit, dude. I was like, what do you want for your birthday? He goes, peace and happiness. I was just a little kid, you know what I mean? He said peace and happiness. Now I get it. I'm like, shit, dude, now I kind of understand. I'm laughing about it, but, I ain't cried yet, but it's probably fucking might happen at this point. I don't know. You know, shit. I'm just joking around. But I doubt, like, I've been smoking since I was like 12 years old, so I really doubt I'll make it out of my 60s. I don't think I'll see 70. So at this point, really, it is half of my life, and I'm like, fuck, dude. You know? Gotta avoid prison. That's the main thing. I did 7 years in prison. That was a fucking colossal waste of time. Fucking massive waste of time there. All the years I should have been in college and fucking making something of myself, I was just fucking, doing that. God damn. Hell yeah, 12K too. You guys are amazing. Don't worry, you're not wasting your time. I'm gonna hang out a little late. I was saying earlier, this place is fucking amazing. They treat me right. It's a little more. The other hotel, man, they put me on the do not rent list because they said that I threw cigarette butts in the trash can. Big whoop-de-doo. Like, unless you're admitting that the rooms are monitored and you saw me smoking one in the room, okay? Which they'll never do that. Like I told him, I was all nice and calm with him. I'm like, bro, this is a big misunderstanding. I said, you got to call them up and talk to them. I said, because I just didn't want to throw the butts in the grass outside. There was nowhere to put them. So I just fucking flick it out. I drop it in the trash can. He's like, yeah, but it smelled like smoke and we can't rent it for 2 days. That's a load of shit. I didn't even say this, but I'm like, that's a load of shit, bro. Because there was a guy slinging weed out of his room, right? And I know this for a fact, okay, because I walked this girl home from the gas station girl. I walked her home, and she swung by his room to pick up a fucking gram, right? So anyways, and the next day, when I rented a room, guess what room they put me in? That room where he was, and guess what it smelled like? Fucking weed. Big time. I'm like, bro, you don't wait 2 days if it smells some type of way, because you fucking, I didn't say this, I'm not going to argue with them, but I was just trying to be nice. I tried to call them twice today to see if they took me off the do not rent list. No answer. So they just know my phone number and they're fucking ignoring it. This place is way better anyways because they actually put water bottles in the room. The breakfast is hella better. Liquid soap in the bathroom so I can actually do all my laundry. Because, when you go to the other places, they just put the little 2 bars in there. You're not getting shit done. You're going to wash your t-shirt out and, like, your thermals. I wear thermal pants all the time because basically I get cold as fuck. So anyways, you gotta wash those things, but, like, you're not gonna be, like, doing my hoodie, my jeans, and everything else. Fuck, dude, you're not getting that done without, if there's not a bottle of soap in there. How to, if you're right now, right, what? How to place it, have the place you're at right now, right, No, I don't give a damn. It's $10 more to be here, and it's better. And like I said earlier, like at the end of the day, when we raise the money, like if it's gonna either we're gonna raise the money or we're not, and it's like, and at the end of the day, $10 is not gonna make or break the deal. You know what I mean? Like somebody will throw $10. And honestly, this place is way more respectful to me. And like I say, in the morning, I was saying all this really. And sorry, Dave, you already heard this, but they give me an extra hour here if I need. So like, they know my situation, they know what I do, and sometimes they're like, they'll just be like, oh, you can stay an extra hour, you know what I mean? Drying my clothes or something, or, just don't really got the coffee money yet or something. They don't care. They're really nice to me, so. But anyway, fucking, those other places, they got fucking gangs running the show, and it's a long story. I don't even feel like telling it twice, but like one of the fucking gang guys, he fucking asked me for a cigarette this morning, and I didn't have it. I didn't have it with me. I was like, I don't have one, and he was all like, fucking acting like a little baby bitch. And anyway, fucking can guarantee, he went to him like, oh, fuck him, don't rent him no more, because that's how those little places work, dude. But anyways, foreigners always let people extort the shit out of them. But anyway, did I just see a fucking Vogue account? I think I did. Yeah, I sure did. Oh, I already blocked them. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'm not gonna stress out about it. Everything happens for a reason, and that's that, So, my back always fucking hurts there and shit anyway. Fuck that, I think it's haunted over there too. But, anyway. Oh, my neck. Gotta be careful trying to pop your neck. They're saying that people are going to pop their neck and, like, literally they're, like, breaking it nowadays. I don't know why, but after my wreck, everything, I can barely fucking pop my neck or anything. But, damn. All I know is soon I'm gonna have to get another bus because I actually have a job like waiting on me. It's just basically a time. It's a waiting game. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for them to get their contract, and as soon as they get their contract, they have work for me. Then I can make some real money, and I can quit fucking whatever this is. Probably so. I mean, if something else opens up, like, I swear to you, I'm to the point, like, where when we're at the coffee shop, if I see somebody that looks like he's a carpenter or something, I'm just going to ask him if he has work. I swear, I'm going to pester everybody. But see, I don't want to get thrown out. You got to be careful, because if they complain, like, hey, he's fucking bothering them, but like, dude, you got to get the fuck out of here, But I'm just going to wait and try to see, like, a guy pulls in a nice truck or something, and he's talking business. Just be like, man, I need work. I'm on my knuckles. Pay me at the end of the day for a couple weeks, until I'm on my feet, and then we'll be good, fucking W2 me or whatever you gotta fucking do, but you know what I mean? Hopefully it's not W2. I fucking hate W2 jobs. That shit's fucking trash. The fucking government takes all your fucking money. They fucking just... Taxes is such a fucking joke, dude. And I gotta pay taxes on the gifts. Isn't that crazy? But, it's such a joke how they run that shit. They just fucking literally this is ours. And at the end of the year, they'll be like, oh, we'll give you some back, And I mean, yeah, everybody loves their little tax season. As long as you're not, like claiming a bunch of dependents or whatever, fucking be stupid about it. You're gonna owe, business owners or whatever, but you know what I mean? Really, the way they do it, they literally just snatch random amounts, you know? I've been trying to find some dude, and there's nothing around here right now. Believe me, trust me, guys. I'm not stupid or nothing. You know, I pound Craigslist every fucking day and look for labor gigs or anything. You know, but pretty much anything that pops up on there, you gotta have a truck and trailer. It's a lot of trash removal, demo shit. You know, you gotta have the whole rig. You gotta have a whole setup. And I used to have it. I used to do shit like that all the time. When I had my fucking 1995 F350. I worked the shit out of that truck. Had 2 fuel tanks. I'd fill them up every other day. And I had my camper, and I had a dump trailer. I'd fucking haul my dump trailer. Well, it really wasn't mine, but I could use it all the time. I fucking haul that dump trailer around. I got pictures of it all on this phone. Fucking take that thing, go do demo, you know, go dump that bitch. Went into a little deal with a guy, and we fixed up a trailer. Kind of took it over, but that's beside the point. But it was really ready to be fucking tore down, and he had more of the connections than me, but I did all the work, you know. And so, anyways, I did all me and Kelly and Rai. We fucking lived there for a little while. As soon as I got it online, but we had a electrician guy. He came out. He did the fucking inspection. You know, it was kind of all bogus hell, but you know, he fucking did the inspection. And, basically gutted it, fucking threw some OSB down on the floors, you know, patched everything up, painted it up, carpeted it, you know, retrimmed everything, put a new water heater, a new furnace, fucking blew the vents out and shit. Beforehand, obviously, we blew all the vents out. Had to fix some pipes down under the thing, and so, anyways, like, basically, I was doing that as like my side gig for somewhere to live. We lived with the guy in his house for a little while, for like 2-3 weeks, and then I would work, and then when I was done with work, I'd go fix up the trailer until I just couldn't fucking keep my eyes open. I'd go get a few hours of sleep, fucking leave, go to work, or actually, I'd fucking go back to the trailer, do some more work. Then I would go to my regular job, you know, fucking hauling the trailers around and doing that crap. So it was like crazy. It was a really hectic time. Like all I was doing was working, like literally 20 hours a day. Fucking at least. I am not joking either. 20 hours a day I was fucking working. People try to call me lazy. It's like, dude, you put me in the right position, and I am a workaholic. I love to work. I love to have shit to do. You know? But maybe minus the 1 hour lunch, you know, I fucking go out to eat. He would pay for everybody's lunch and shit. Fucking go to the Chinese buffet. Oh, we'd be at the Chinese buffet every day. Just raiding that bitch. They hated us. They're like, God damn it. Be up there getting like 4 plates of food. Had like 8 or 10 guys, literally. Well, anyway. That was good times. It was good times. Now a little family, they rent that trailer out now, which is a good thing. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And buffets are not cheap anymore. I feel like they used to give you a deal. Now, hell no. They charge so fucking much now. I always get the steaks too. Not at the Chinese place, obviously, but if you go to like Golden Corral or something, I'm going up to the steak booth at least like 4 or 5 times. Like, yep. Slap another one on the Barbie. I swear to God. I've not been to Golden Corral in ages. There's actually one around here. We should try to do that one day. That would be fucking good as hell. I think they only do steaks on certain days now, too. Probably because of people like me. Now they're like, only Tuesdays and Thursdays is steak day, you know? What the fuck? I ought to be serving that shit every fucking day, dude. We all know it's not real. Allie, what's up? I'm gonna tell you one thing. They got bacon and fucking eggs here in the morning. And I literally get about a pound of bacon, a big pile of eggs, because, you know, bacon is pretty greasy. So, you know, it's kind of like the eggs and the bacon. They just go perfect together. I'll go live. Fucking nobody ever comes in when I'm eating breakfast. I swear it's like a waste of time to even go live when I'm eating breakfast. It's like I might as well just sit here and watch TV. But I give it a fucking try every day, you know. But I'm telling you right now, I will be stuffing my fucking face in the morning. I get my money's worth. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The way I see it, I have a $20 breakfast every morning. So you know what I mean? That makes the room even less, you know. And then I gotta go through so much soap to do my laundry. Count that, you know, like $5 in soap or so. You know what I mean? Who knows? But I'm just saying that's the way I think of it. You know, I get my money's worth. No, they keep it. No, they cook it right. They keep it kind of what you call it, chewy. Sometimes it's more crispy than others, I guess, but I like it chewy, a little chewy. They're pretty good at it. These people here do a really nice job. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They put 2 water bottles in your room, and in the morning you can get more water bottles. You know, they got a juice machine. They got everything here. This place is fucking great. I love it. I fucking love it here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Katia. What's up, Queen? Katia is from Brazil. There's a little bit of a language barrier, just a little bit. So I don't always understand everything she's saying, but she's sweet. She means well. Hang on, let me see if I can switch these pants around. See the fucking socks are going. Nice little dry spot on the pants. Oh, yeah. That's perfect. See, I put the socks, I literally hang the socks, like tuck them into the vent. I'll just lay the fucking jeans over top of them. The socks will get done quick. Now there's like a nice little dry spot on one part of the jeans. So yeah, in another hour, them things will be ready for a hanger. And I can put a t-shirt on the vent. The fucking t-shirts dry like in like 15 minutes if they're sitting right on the vent. See, I love that. It fucking tightens the elastic back up. When you use the heat, it fucking tightens everything back up. Tightens my jeans up and everything. But what the hell, dude? This movie is boring me. Hang on a second. I'm really not watching it, but like I'm just trying to find something to watch here, like have in the background. Definitely not the Food Channel. Here we go. Oh, that's a fucking commercial. I like when Animal Planet has shit about like the king cobras and stuff, you know, like the rescue places with the cobras or I saw one the other morning, actually the last time I was here. The fucking last time I was here, they had a guy, he had this fucking massive, I think it was I don't think it was a python. I think it was a boa. And what is this here? Let me see. That's a fake account. Who is that? Christy? What's up? But he had a fucking massive snake, and he would just let it like fucking roam around his house. It would just mostly hang out in the kitchen, and then at night he had a room for it. But they came in and built a whole new room for him or her. That was pretty fucking awesome, though. I like anything to do with the snakes on here. That shit's badass. That's what I want to do. One day when I get situated, you know, however that happens, whether it's a camper or whatever, I don't care. But I want to, like, not on a massive scale, but I want to breed some snakes. I think that would be awesome. But that's I will keep some for me. You know what I mean? I will keep some for me, but I will mostly sell them. Oh yes, thank you, bro. We gotta go get a honey bun. We gotta do it. I was literally like, I'm in the negative in my bank account, 25 cents right now, but I can only do $5. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I don't eat a honey bun, I'm gonna start annoying you guys because I'm gonna start talking your fucking ass off. Hold on, the fucking heater's shutting down. Don't you fucking do that to me. Alright, so this is how we gotta do it. While we're running down there, turn the air on. What the fuck? Let me turn the air on. Let me get my key cards too, so I don't gotta. I always do that too. They don't really care. Should we smoke while we're down there? What time is it? Yeah, it's been a fucking hour, hasn't it? Will you guys hang out while I smoke a cigarette? Might as well smoke a cigarette while we're down there, I guess. I really don't want any fucking problems with this place. They never see, you know, but the fucking last place. I swear to God, dude. It's stressing me out. Stressful. No, I do gotta smoke. But we gotta get the fucking honey bun now. But I did get that key card, right? Yeah, I did. I should bring the fucking taser too. Hold on. Never go empty-handed. You know what I mean? Just in case anybody gets a fucking bright idea. It's like a fucking bunch of people checking in right now. It's like super goddamn light. What's that, Katia? We'll do this in a second. Grab a honey bun in a minute. Dude, my phone is freaking hot. Oh, I was charging it, that's what. Christy, you still here? Oops, oh, don't end. You know who never come back? Christy. Somebody really playing basketball right now? What the fuck? We love you. She likes meeting interesting people and learning new things. I could teach you all kinds of new things. I could teach you all kinds of new things. Damn, 22,000. The last time I looked at the taps, it was at 12. Now it's at 22. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Oh, it got cold. Oh, it got cold out here. Shit. Hell yeah, thank you. I got the phone bill coming up, baby. We need all the gifts possible. I'll just tell you right now. I know I always say, donations is, but the gifts do go towards the phone, and we need gifts, bro. Mainly, and another thing, if you guys don't mind me saying this, don't get mad at me, but we got one thing left in the gallery here, okay? This account got suspended for half of the week, but we got one thing left in the gallery, and if anybody feels it in their soul to take care of that, that would give me a better percentage on all the other gifts that's been thrown. If you don't understand how TikTok works, that's how it works. If the gallery gets filled, they give me a little bit more of a percentage, Otherwise, they keep it to themselves. That's what they expect. They expect gallery filled, first and foremost. Yep. And then they expect so many heart me's, which as long as we stay above 30, otherwise, then we got to get to 100, and we can't touch 100 anymore. I don't know what's up with that. We used to have almost 300 people doing heartbeats a day, but I'm not going to complain. But as long as we keep it 30 or above, then I get a percentage on that, and then the rest of it's on me, the days and hours and all that shit, which we get that easily. You guys know I'm always here, so. But yeah, that shit is really helpful. Because like I say, then everything else people throw, like they'll look at it, they calculate it up. There we go. I haven't seen them all damn day. But yeah, they'll calculate it all up at the end of the week, and they tip me. It's called a tip. They give me a tip back. So, like right now, they're giving me only a $3.22 tip. The biggest tip I ever got from TikTok was $400. I got a $400 tip from TikTok before. And I was like, nice. But that was back in the golden days. that was back in the golden days, Christy. And Sunday night, I think 11 p.m., that's the cutoff for the week. So, yeah. And I am far off, let me tell you. I was too good for everyone? What do you mean? Nah. What the hell? I've never been too good for anybody. I'm gonna keep these off because you guys are spies, bro. I'll be spying like crazy.
And there is another reservation from
Man, it got cold out there. Jeez. This guy's got a fucking cooler. I guarantee it's not drinks in there. I guarantee it's not drinks in that cooler. No, they got no honey. Oh, they do. They're up here. I was like, dude, you don't got a fucking honey bun? I was like, there's no way. Did I fuck it up? Nice. Alright, hold on. My one true love. I do love I fucking love food nowadays, I'm gonna tell you right now. After you've starved for a couple weeks, you would love food as much as me. I didn't fry the card yet. That's fucking shocking. Alright. Okay, see? Now it's cooled down in here. Now the heater should work again. Plug this thing back in. Turn it off so I don't accidentally. I always accidentally zap myself with that thing, which I don't really care. You know what I mean? Just fucking, it'll keep me awake. I think it'll keep me awake when you zap myself. What do you mean? What? Oh, like when you guys would start talking to each other? Somebody said that too. I remember that. Somebody was like, "You're old school, aren't you? You don't like people talking." And I was like, "Nope." You listen to me. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm drooling. Gotta run a tight ship. Damn, my jeans fell. Hold on. The more dry they get, they start falling. Listen here. I'm not doing this with you tonight. You stay the fuck up there and dry. I ain't got time for this. I'm trying to take a nap. Alright. Sometimes you gotta talk to stuff, you know what I mean? Well, not to curse it or nothing, but what happened to Holly and Taylor? They were yapping. We put spells on you. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Not on me. I know I just inhaled this thing, but oh my god. That was good. Yeah. What should I tell a story about today? That's a good point. Let me think. What can I tell a story about? Because listen, my speaker is freaking done. I threw it out. That thing was not working. What's your... What's my situation? What do you mean? Currently, I am the nomad cowboy. People don't like me. I have to move around a lot. I live in hotels. Pretty much story time would be about the glory days. The old glory days, you know what I mean? Like when I met my first baby mama. And we talked for a couple weeks. We talked for a couple fucking weeks on, Tinder, Snapchat, and stuff. And then, it wasn't really smooth in those days, you know what I mean? And I asked my little brother, I'm like, dude, how do I get her to come over? He's like, just ask her if she wants to Netflix and chill. Like, mind you, I had no idea what that meant. So I said to her, hey, you want to Netflix and chill? Hey, and she was all, yeah, let's do it. So she comes over. Had an apartment in those days. And she fucking pulls up, and my collar says bad company. That's what that says. And she pulls up, and she is blasting Bad Company, Five Finger Death Punch, and I was like, shit. And, like, mind you now, I was just thinking about pussy, But she pulled in, and she was gorgeous. She was from Louisiana. She was a thick girl, fucking beautiful. Like, native. The long black hair, the natural tan and shit. So I was like, I gotta impress her. You know what I mean? But I had this old shitty truck. I had two 1995 trucks in my life. A 95 F350. I had a 95 Chevy Cheyenne. And my Chevy was just literally like it was an old plow truck that I was fixing up. Had a bench seat in it. And it barely ran. You know, like there's like, you know, you pull up to a light, you have to put it in neutral and rev it up to keep it going. And sometimes, you know, it would just fucking randomly die and you'd lose power steering. So then you had just like a rolling fucking missile. And, well, anyways, so she pulls up. I take her inside. You know, she looks around. You know, I'm just like a single guy, but I'm always like really clean. So my apartment's like in perfect order, but I really don't got that much shit in it. Because this other girl I dated, she fucking cleaned me out too. She literally stole everything. But anyway, that's another story. But so she comes in, she looks around, she likes the place or whatever, and I was like, "You want to go to Bass Pros?" And she's like, "I love Bass Pro Shops." I was like, "It's kind of a long drive." She's like, "Okay." She was new from Louisiana, so she really hadn't been around Michigan that much. And so she's like, "You want to take my car? Or do you want to, you know, or do you got to, you know?" And I was like, "Yeah, we'll take my truck." So I don't think she even knew if I had a vehicle then, but I did. So we hop in the truck, and she tells me, she's like, "My dad had a truck just like this. I love this truck, you know." And I was like, "What the fuck? This girl is perfect." You know what I mean? She likes my old shitty truck. And so, like, the bed liner was like, so we get on the expressway, and the fucking bed liner would, like, start to blow out of the truck, you know, because it wasn't bolted down. And she was, like, cool as hell. She was just so down to earth. She fucking, like, opens up the little back window. She, like, she starts pushing the bed liner back in when we're on the highway, and it starts lifting out and stuff. And, anyways, so then I'm, like, on the exit to get to Bass Pro Shops, and fucking the truck dies, you know, with no power steering. So, like, I just fucking throw it in neutral real quick. I'm, like, wrestling the steering wheel. I'm trying to get it to restart, you know. And she's literally just laughing her ass off. I'm like, we're about to fly off the road at this point, you know. I take everything too fast, too. And so, but she's having the time of her life. So we go to Bass Pros, you know, don't really spend no money or nothing. I think we got coffee or whatever. We go back to my apartment. And when we get back, I sit down in my recliner or whatever, turn the TV on, and she's like, I'm going to take a shower. I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, everything's in there, you know, there's clean towels and stuff. There's nothing worse than going to someone's house and they don't got clean towels, or you don't know where the towels are. They don't have soap. You know, like, it's just like really uncomfortable feeling sometimes. So, you know, if you forgot something, but I always kept like a whole stash of stuff, new toothbrush and everything. So anyway, so she goes to the bathroom, and then like for like 1 minute, and I hear the water turn on and stuff, and I kick back and I'm on my phone. I think I was playing Clash of Clans, the little online game. I actually have a couple bases on that are fucking. I used to run some clans and shit. I got some really fucking awesome bases on that game, but I need to try to see. I gotta try to log into them on my iPhone here, but that's anyways. So anyway, she comes out of the bathroom and she just takes my hand and leads me to the bathroom, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so we start making out. I pick her up, I put her on the counter, I'm making out with her and stuff. I'm undressing her. I won't get too deep. And then I was like, hold on. And I fucking go out, and I have one candle in my apartment. I fucking got the candle. I lit that bitch real quick. I came in with it, and she fucking loved it, dude. Next thing I know, we're fucking in the shower. We get done in the shower, fucking in the room. And then she just never went home. Like, we went back to her house the next day and got her some clothes and stuff, and her mom was pissed. Her fucking mom and stepdad were pissed. They were like, fuck this guy, don't move in with him. But she fucking moves in with me. And everything was going amazing. But then my brother, he had an accidental OD. Let me plug in the coffee maker. What am I doing? Could be making coffee while I'm yapping. And so fucking everything was going great. until that happened. And that actually, my brother lived in my apartment at the for a little bit at the time that we were dating, me and her, and we both worked at the same shop and stuff. Well, then, anyways, I ended up having to kick him out because he had like stuff all over the place that he shouldn't have, and so then she was the only person there for me at that time, you know. And so we went to the hospital. 3 days, had to pull the plug on him, and I was in bad shape emotionally and stuff during that time, and her parents were yapping, trying to make her come home and stuff, and she's like, no, I can't leave him, I can't leave him like this. So she comes back to the apartment with me, but I was just fucking gone, dude, and all I was doing was fucking drinking, and then I ended up going back to prison, like a month after that. But we had a fucking amazing relationship going. I probably would have married her, honestly. Probably would have fucking married that girl. Oh, I gotta put water in the machine, duh. Why would you say something like that? Now I gotta mute that comment, because I don't know if I could get in trouble for that type of language, but no. Not that I know of. What the fuck does that have to do with anything I was talking about just now? It was muted for everybody else, but I can read it, and she fucking asked a wild question. Alright, I'll drink one more coffee with you guys here. Is Christy still here? No, because she already heard that story before. Jax, I love that name. That's a fucking cool name, dude. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of like the story of me and my first baby mama. Christy already knew that story. It's probably why she fucking dipped out. Unless she's just in the background. I don't know, maybe it could be. 26K, almost 27K on the taps. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, bro. That's amazing shit. Just for a little nighttime chat. I might need to stir this one, actually, because the sugar is all stuck to the bottom. Let me get a cloth. Yeah. And thank you for tapping, guys. Mike. Got my handy dandy stir. When did I switch this back to Animal Planet? But yeah, I got her name tattooed on my face. Fucking Rebecca, right up there, dude. I tattooed her name right. Oh my god, this thing's about to fucking overspill. Jeez! No more! No more! Fuck. Hold on. Holy shit, this is gonna be a disaster waiting to happen.
I'm a Denny's super slave. Hot stuff coming through. Okay, y'all can chill now. With our new slamming meal deals, you can feed everyone and still get this. If you've got good luck, Denny's new slamming meal deals starting at $5.99. That's off the football. From the season is big. To all the comebacks. To all the tush push. To the parlays we hit. Here's the one last ride. New customers get $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win.
Kendra, what's up?
Goldfish have short memories. Feel like goldfish.
When my hair started thinning, I wanted to track the problem going on. I chose Nutrafol because it was drug-free, and I didn't want the side effects. My thicker hair gave a huge boost to my social life, and I really feel the best I ever had. Get growing at Nutrafol.com/hair.
Some dream of curling up on the couch for the night. Others dream whatever the dream, it's in reach. At IKEA, dream the possibilities.
Be the one thing that can change everything. Be bold. You're wrong.
You want to file free?
They might have put you in tap jail, Dave. Possibly. Nah.
It's not easy taking out the trash. That's why you need strength as anything but working. Every small business owner has a monster to-do list. And as your business grows,
I gotta plug in my battery packs. What am I thinking?
Progressive makes it easy to get a quick commercial.
Glad I remember that.
How much do you think it all costs?
$30. I would definitely say $30.
Close, little man, but not. Because all this is just $19.99. Maybe the perfect deal does exist, and it's the perfect combo. Only from Finally, I thought maybe you were pussying out. Well, looks like there's a new bully in town. Lucky for us, he just made bullying the new bullying. Bully him!
Overtime situation going on behind the ball. Over.
Time with Jessica.
Nah.
What the hell?
Shield me from the law.
Rick and Morty.
Unstoppable science fiction who is attacking our nation's final line of defense. Will we all fall to his deadly touch?
But first, something.
Well, I gotta do reset this thing or
I
what?
already said up next, you always
Where'd
do
everybody
this.
go?
Always do shit. Don't gaslight.
Gaslighting doesn't exist. You made it up because you're f***ing crazy.